All right, so Christmas is technically over. The presents are opened, the wrapping paper's in the trash, the tree is still up, but you're kind of side-eyeing it just a little bit, and it is this exact moment every single year when the same question pops up. Okay, what do we watch now? You're not ready to jump right into, like heavy January movies or anything like that, but you also really don't want another watch of Elf or even Christmas Vacation or anything like that. That's where this list comes in, because there's a whole category of movies that we always end up watching right around Christmas or right after Christmas, not because they're technically Christmas movies, but because Christmas is baked into their DNA. These are Christmas adjacent movies. These are films where Christmas isn't the point, but it is in the background. It's a part of the experience. So that makes them a perfect bridge between Christmas, the holiday season, and the soon-to-be normal again movie season. A nice little transfer. So today, we are counting down and ranking the 10 best Christmas adjacent movies of all time. The ones that live forever in that weird sort of area right before and right after Christmas and right at New Year's, where no one can agree on what to watch. You're not ready to move completely on from Christmas. There's a hangover, but you're not ready to move forward. So it is time to get controversial. Pop that tape in. I got you. Let's go do this. All right, jumping right into the list. At number 10 is Iron Man 3. People forget this movie is drenched in Christmas sometimes. Snowy settings, Christmas decorations, holiday music, and Shane Black doing what Shane Black always does, setting Christmas chaos in his movies around the holiday season. This one, you got Tony Stark dealing with PTSD basically after the Avengers, and Christmas becomes sort of the emotional backdrop of this movie for all of his unraveling, and it's not really cozy, but it is very reflective. Kind of lonely too, and very winter coded in this movie. This is Marvel's probably most Christmassy adjacent film that they've done, and it plays especially well right after the holiday Christmas rush, when you still got a little bit of those vibes hanging over and it's kind of chaotic, but you're ready to move on. That's how all of these movies are, and it fits perfectly here. It comes in at number 10. All right, so number 9 might surprise people. It is First Blood. And this is their original Rambo film. And no, it's not just a strict action film. A lot of people make that mistake. This one is set in late fall, early winter, and you actually see quite a bit of Christmas decorations in the background of this movie, including like a Santa Claus billboard, Christmas trees. There's stuff everywhere. And it's in a very snowy, cold little town. Christmas energy is hanging in the air. But more than that, the film is kind of like about isolation, being discarded, kind of not knowing what to do, which is basically this time frame. You kind of like, okay, it's after Christmas, it's not quite New Year. What do I do? And you just pretend like everything is normal and fine, but it's kind of off kilter for a few days in a season that should be joyful and warm. Not that this is a bad time of year, it's just kind of like an in-between holding pattern, and that's what you got here in this movie, because John Rambo can't move on, he kind of can't go back. It's this in-between holding pattern, and he doesn't know what to do, and that works well with this time of year, and it contrasts well with like the warm fuzzies of Christmas, but that gives it the peak Christmas adjacent energy. And honestly, this movie hits the hardest right after Christmas, when the noise dies down. You can just sit and watch this, and you still get a little bit of that Christmassy vibe in the background. Great film. First Blood comes in at number 9. Now, at number 8 is another one that might surprise you. It's Edward Scissorhands. This one feels like Christmas, even though it's not explicitly Christmas at all. You got snowfall, suburban lights, an outsider, basically like a Frankenstein story, trying to belong in a world obsessed with normalcy and perfection, and he's very imperfect. And the final act is straight up Christmas magic in this movie. Edward Scissorhands is kind of sad and melancholy, but also romantic and emotional, and has some fun moments in it, which is exactly why it works so well like post-Christmas during this odd time, Edward Scissorhands, perfect time to check this one out. It comes in at number 8. Now at number 7, we got some more Sylvester Stallone, but this time he's playing Rocky in Rocky 4. This movie is basically the Cold War Christmas miracle when Rocky and Sylvester Stallone as Rocky basically takes down the Iron Curtain and ends communism by himself in one Rocky movie with one fight. You've got snowy Russia, you've got the chipmunks singing Christmas songs on the radio, you got Paulie roasting a marshmallow over a candle, you got training montages with beautiful snowy winter landscapes, an actual message about people changing and becoming united and coming together and all that kind of stuff. You have Christmas wishes, you have Christmas trees, all that kind of stuff. The final fight takes place on Christmas Day. There's Christmas music, there's goodwill rhetoric, all that. Rocky 4 isn't subtle, but then again, neither is Christmas. They're perfect for each other, perfect as a changeover right here. All these, I just think these movies are perfectly curated for this time. It comes in at number 7. All right, at number 6, we have The Long Kiss Goodnight, another Shane Black classic, another Christmas set action movie from Shane Black. Snowstorms, Christmas, holiday decorations, family themes in this. Gina Davis rocking some Santa looks in here. Brutal violence happening while Christmas music plays. The contrast between like domestic normalcy and chaos is what sort of makes this movie sing. I know Samuel L. Jackson has famously said this is his favorite movie that he's ever done. And that's why it's perfect for like late December rewatches. It has those Christmas elements to it that are kind of back there, and you're moving on from them. They're moving on from them in the movie. It's reflective. It's perfect Shane Black. Perfect for this time. The Long Kiss Goodnight comes in at number 6. Now at number 5, we have one of my favorites. It is Batman Returns. Gotham at Christmas is a whole vibe in and of itself. Snow, tree lighting ceremonies with Christopher Walken. Giant ornaments used as weapons in this movie. But beneath it all, that the movie is still kind of got that Batman feel about loneliness to it. And identity, people who don't fit in, looking for each other, which honestly is half of what Christmas movies are actually about. Batman Returns, very, very perfectly situated for this time. It comes in at number 5. Now, number 4 cheats a little bit, but it is one of my favorite all-time movies. It is Trading Places. And I say this one cheats a little bit because Christmas only shows up in sort of the back half of the movie. You've got New Year's vibes in here. Alert, this could be on another list coming up. But the back half of this movie, when Christmas arrives, is really when this movie locks in. It's kind of in the background a little bit, but it really hits in. You've got Santa beards, Christmas chaos, New Year's momentum, and thematically it's about class and generosity and fate, which makes it perfect, to kind of fit here between Christmas and New Year's. Again, spoiler, this could be on another list coming for New Year's movies. It's so perfect. It runs that gambit. It's right here. This is the time to watch Trading Places. There's never a bad time. This is the perfect time. It comes in at number 4. Now, number 3 is one that's just flat out fun. It is Just Friends. And this movie only exists because it's Christmas. Christmas hometown visits, old crushes, regret, the holiday chaos, second chances, everything that Christmas is about. The Christmas setting isn't just a decoration in this one, though. It's more to the forefront. It's sort of the emotional, engine behind the entire plot of this movie. So it is peak post-Christmas comfort viewing. Just settle in and watch it and laugh. This is a very underrated movie and a perfect spot for it right here on this list. All right, before we get to the top 2, I'm going to hit you with a few honorable mentions real quick. One of them you wouldn't think in a million years, but Sylvester Stallone making his 3rd appearance on this list. Yes, he actually says he likes to have movies with Christmas in the backdrop. in holidays. He's into that. So it shouldn't be any surprise that Cobra fits on this list. Neon lights, cold nights, a very strange Christmas vibe wrapped up in all the Stallone 80s coolness. It is definitely set around Christmas time. You get Christmas vibes in here, and this is one of the most underrated Stallone films ever. If I could pick another sequel for him to do, it would be Cobra, and be Mr. Cobretti again, Detective Cobretti in his big lead sled. But there's Christmas trees and Christmas mise en scène all over this movie. Fits perfectly here as an honorable mention, as does Eyes Wide Shut, Stanley Kubrick's twisted Christmas light classic with, you know, adult parties and emotional and moral decay just all twisted up here in only the way Stanley Kubrick can do it. And then how about one more Shane Black with The Nice Guys? It's got a holiday backdrop to it. Shane Black again. Chaos during the season of peace. Nice Guys, a very underrated movie sitting right back there on my shelf. I love this film. I think it's one of his bests. Perfect. A little trio of honorable mentions here. And now on to number 2. Now at number 2 is Die Hard 2. Now, I'm in the camp that the original is a Christmas movie. The director says it's a Christmas movie. The writer will argue with you forever that he wrote it intentionally as a Christmas movie. So we're setting that one aside. We're coming to Die Hard 2, which is much less debated than the original. Even though it has all the Christmas setting and everything, it's not at the forefront like the original is, but it is still absolutely Christmas adjacent and perfect for this time of year. A snowed-in airport, Christmas Eve, we got Christmas packages and Christmas trees and mentions of Christmas. A tiny fraction of what they are in the original, but still it is there. It doesn't dominate the conversation like it does in the original, but it earns its place here on a late December watch list. This perfect time, get a little bit of those background vibes and move forward. Die Hard 2 had to be here. It comes in at number 2. Now, number 1 is what I consider to be the crown jewel of Christmas adjacent films, and that is Lethal Weapon. This one is, look, it starts out with a Christmas song. It's got Christmas lights, Christmas carols, family dinners, Christmas loneliness and sadness, redemption, finding new families. And Lethal Weapon understands something that most action movies don't, and that's that Christmas is about connection. Riggs finding a family during the Christmas isn't just a subplot, it is the movie, and a lot of people miss that. So this isn't just Christmas adjacent. This is really another Christmas movie in disguise. It's not at the forefront as much as Die Hard, but it is up there, and it never really got the same kind of debate until after Die Hard started that debate. But I believe it belongs here. If you don't consider it a Christmas movie, I consider it the number 1 Christmas adjacent movie, and it fits right here in this lost time between December 26th and like January the 2nd or 3rd, when people start to get back to normal and you just don't know what to do with yourself. You got lingering holiday vibes and the sort of interest in moving on and starting fresh and new. These movies fit perfectly here. I went through a lot to curate these perfectly for this list. Enjoy them during this time. Great films, and that's what I got for you this time. The perfect bridge between the Christmas season and getting on with the rest of the year, starting fresh and hitting the ground running. They still feel festive, they still feel alive, but they ease you back into the normal movie watching. That's why they are perfect for right here. Enjoy them. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you enjoy what we do here, then please consider joining the Patreon. The link is in the description. You'll get your name and lights on every single video, behind the scenes looks at my filmmaking, members only videos, hauls, 4K deep dive reviews, physical media reviews, physical media news, all kinds of stuff back there, special members only discussions, and so much more. And everything helps support me doing this channel, and I really do appreciate it. But until next time, be kind, rewind like always. It's Chase with AV Pop Culture, and I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye. I know.